Hello, everybody. Today is my first lecture in my YouTube academic series, Statistical and Geospatial Insights. I would like, first of all, to thank you to have come to attend or to participate or to subscribe to attend this very important lecture. Uh, this lecture number one is about data. So by the end of this lecture, you should be able to define data. You should be able to know or to distinguish between data and information. First of all, let us go and look at the origin of the word data. The word data originates from the Latin word datum, which means something given or a piece of information. The word was first used in English in the mid 17th century, especially in philosophy, and later expanded to other fields, including computer science in the 20th century. The word data is a plural form of the Latin noun datum, which can be translated literally into something given. And again, datum is derived from the Latin verb dare, which means to give or to grant. However, in the 17th century, data appeared in English primarily in philosophical contexts, which means facts assumed to be true. Over time, the meaning of data widened to include any information or facts, especially in fields like statistics, computer science, and research. Therefore, data is a collection of facts, figures, information that can be used to give information about something. And data can be numerical, means values, and they can be descriptions or observations. In computing, data is often stored electronically and can be analyzed to gain information or insight and support decision making. So let us look at some examples of data. We will start by looking at the numerical data. For example, you have age in years, can be 10 years, 15, 20, and etc. Height in centimeters can be numerical data. Weight is numerical data. Income is also numerical data. And this numerical data, we have some example like temperature. So the numerical data here can be values like the number of students in a class. And this number of students, you cannot say you have 45 students or 45.5 or 35.5. Only you have a whole number. Or it can be continuous like temperature or height, which can take decimal points. So when it is discrete, it does not take decimal points. And when it is continuous, it is possible that you can have something like in the height, you can have a height of 10.5 or something like that. Non-numerical data is another example of data. You have names like John Ahmed, Jane, colors like red, white, black, types of food, fruits, vegetables, carbohydrates, proteins. These are all type of uh, non-numerical data. Opinions. These are examples of non-numerical data. For example, Michael Michael Jackson was a great musician and he was the best in the world. So here, this is an opinion. Paris is the most beautiful city in the world. It's an opinion. Dogs are the best pets because they are the most loyal. These are just opinions. So what is the difference between data and information? Data is raw and organized facts or figures. Information is when the data is processed, it is organized, and it is structured. Once data is processed, then it will give meaningful information about a phenomenon. Example of data, for example, you have scores of a class of 10 students in biology, and the scores are raw and not structured or organized. So to process the data, first of all, you have to organize the data. from the highest to the least, which is from the highest 85 to 35. Then the data is processed to get the minimum and the maximum and the mean, the standard deviation and the maximum. So like this one, this data is informative. It can give an information about what you are studying. And also data can be processed in the form of charts like that. Therefore, understanding your data is very important because each type of data may require a different type of analysis. And therefore, it is very important for you to know your data very well. Thank you uh, for subscription and to attend this lecture. Hope to see you in the next lecture, and thank you.